Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Ishtar's imminent battle with daylight. Today I am battling with the sun once again because I decided not to film during the day because I wasn't home and it's daylight savings, so there's no daylight anymore and it is only 5 o'clock and I feel like the tripod is crooked. I haven't filmed in a really long time. I just uploaded a video that I had filmed back in January, which was a Christmas haul, and then other stuff happened. I still haven't uploaded my review of this thing, which is gonna go up after this because I want to talk about some current events right now. So I'm gonna try to get this up as soon as I can, which will probably be in another 5 months. So stay tuned. You know, I feel like the lighting is gonna just get really bad, so I'm gonna hurry up. Okay, so today this is my brow gel fluid line that I use from MAC, which has run out. Basically, it's been 3 years and this is how much is left and it's all basically dry, and I guess I'm actually quite surprised that it lasted this long. Someone is at the door. What I have been using instead of it is this NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which is a dupe for the Anastasia. I don't like it as much as I like my brow gel fluid line, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's the way it does my eyebrows. This one does a bit more of natural. My eyebrows are obviously naturally not even natural. So I like using my brow gel fluid line. So today we'll do that. I like doing it before my foundation because then I can fix it up as I go. Right now my eyebrows are actually not in good shape. I just thought instead of filming myself when I'm like looking pristine AF, I would show you what it's really like. So this is sort of like a get ready with me for like a special occasion, but that's not too special. I always have a roll of toilet paper. I always have a roll of toilet paper, anytime. I always have a roll of paper towel. I fold it into quarters and then I always take a brush cleaner. This is the H&M one, but I'm gonna buy one because it's basically empty, and I spray it and make sure that like all my brushes are clean. I spot treat like right before I'm about to use them, which is, I don't know if that's right or not, but like, anyway, so this is my fresh one. I can't wait to dig into it. It's gonna be like really creamy because it's not gonna be dried out at all. And I never show my eyebrows on camera, so I thought I might as well. So what I do is I brush them. Usually the thing is when they grow up really high here and they grow in, so naturally they want to do this. I don't let them. I'm like, no, get away from that. And then I brush them down. Naturally they're uneven as well. I don't know why. So what I do is I go down under first. I create this desired underlining shape. Then I get to the tail and see how it does that. I hate when it does that. Fix that with concealer though. If my eyebrows are like just freshly threaded, this is not an issue. It's just when I'm trying to shape them when they're unruly. So I then work on the tail. I kind of brush. I don't really have a technique. I usually just use my fingers as well. Then I shape the brush vertically and I do upward brush strokes to mimic hairs, even though I obviously have a lot of hairs. Why do I even feel the need to fill in my eyebrows? Force of habit. I mean, I could probably get away with not doing them. Middle Eastern life. So this is actually pretty thick. I will thin it out. I swear, all eyebrows come together for a meeting and they say, okay, one of you has to be more square, one of you has to be more round, and that is the universal law for eyebrows. Like, okay. The primer today I'm going to use what I always use when I'm going out. It is the Becca Backlight Primer. I'm not a famous... It almost broke, but it just started rolling. I'm not going to go pick it up. I'm not a famous blogger. I can't have a new primer every time. I only like 2 primers. And I hardly even use them anyway. My Vibrancy foundation from Josie Moran. This is like my go-to whenever I'm going to like... There's like 3 pillars of like going out. There's like 3 pillars of makeup for me. Or 4. It's like BB cream. Then it's like naked skin. Then it's like Vibrancy. And then like if I'm really, really going out, it's like Giorgio Armani. And I still have my MAC one. It's really, really old, but I still use it. Oh, I'm a mess right now. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother with the brushes, like the separate brushes to apply, because I feel like when I use like, I like to apply with a paddle brush and then blend with either like one of those flat brushes or like a Real Techniques one or a beauty sponge. Today I'm kind of in a rush, so I'm just gonna go with a sponge. Usually if I was taking my time, I'd go in with one of these, I'd buff it in, then I'd go over with that, but no. So today I woke up, it's a Monday, woke up, didn't have much sleep, took the kids to school. I don't have kids, it's my siblings, my cousins. Then I'm off to the gym. It's Monday morning and I'm going to the gym. Like, how much more fun is that going to be? On my Facebook feed, I see all these makeup groups and they're talking about a girl who wanted her 15 minutes of fame or whatever, using her boyfriend's ball sack, using her boyfriend's testicles as a beauty blender. She had like foundation on her head and she was like, it's kind of gross, but basically it got removed from like every makeup page, and then the admins made a pin post in like every one of those pages like, we have young people on here, don't subject them to that. Like, we get it if you like it, but like, we don't want to see it here. And I'm like, I made a status like, how far does this have to go? Like, first it was foundation on with like a proper like kitchen sponge, then it was a hard-boiled egg, then it was a condom, and now it's an actual freaking testicle. This is what like evil people mean in those movies when they want to like erase the whole world and then create a new breed. So I'm getting concealer and I'm just carving it out on the top. I feel like the tail is too far. If there's what do I hate most about makeup? It's the eyebrows, because they're the ones that you have to perfect and they're the ones that take too long. So, you know what? And I can do wing liner. I can do wing liner real good. It's the eyebrows. And don't ask me to do someone else's eyebrows because I will fuck them up. And then I always like to do it up here as well, because that part gets really ashy because of it. This is the first part that hair grows. This is the first place that hair grows. And then I like to take a lighter concealer, but today I'm just going to take the normal concealer. And I just go under. Usually this isn't like, I don't do it, but when my eyebrows haven't like been done in a while, it's kind of like an important step. And oh my goodness, I'm not sure if you can see that, but this is a scratch that I woke up with today. I woke up, I look in the mirror, and I'm like, I guess I scratched myself in my sleep. Okay, actually no, it was actually my car mirror. I was like, it's like, okay, what else can go wrong? You know what though, I haven't really had a bad day. I'm just taking this Fit Me. I'm putting it under my eyes. I'm not gonna bother with a corrector. I wanna show you how I color correct in another video, because I feel like mine's a pretty unique way. It's not a completely unique way, but it's not really the way that everyone else color corrects. I'm not like other girls. I joined all these Facebook groups and there's one called Not Like Other Girls, and it's just all like stuff that's like triggering and things like that. No, not really, but it's like, I'm learning that so many things that like people are always like, well, I'm not like other girls, like I'm different. And it's like, we can all do whatever we want. We can all be more than one thing, you know? We can wear tattoos and we can wear makeup at the same time. We're not going to be any like fucking different. Like, what's her name, Kat Von D? She has tattoos and she's a tattoo artist and she has a makeup line. Like, you can do whatever the freaking frick you want. Like, you don't have to subject yourself to one thing. You don't have to like label yourself as one thing. I used to judge so much. This is CoverGirl Get Ready, whatever, Ready Set Gorgeous, but it's in the light color because I use it to highlight. It's not a really good concealer, but it does the job for highlighting. Even though some of the things like they say on there, I'm kind of like roll my eyes to, and I'm kind of like, okay, like this is kind of taking it a bit too far. Like, this is just getting mad over small things now. And I get it, like, I don't like getting, I get mad at things, but I don't like getting that mad. Like, I don't know. It's all subjective, but sometimes when you don't agree with one big group, they can all storm against you. And I don't mean like being mean to people. You can just have your own opinion. It's like, that's just something that I pride myself on, is that my opinions are different to other people, and that is okay. I don't let anyone tell me that it's not okay. I don't even let my own mother tell me that it's not okay to have my own opinions. So I'll stand up for that. I'm taking the by Terry Hyaluronic Powder. It's my favorite powder when I'm not using flash photography because it will flash back. I've seen it flash back before, but that was when I first got it. Be careful, don't like see how the dust is coming off it. Be careful around your eye when you do that because you probably will. Like that's how finely milled it is that like the dust will just get everywhere. Like it's like, sorry, don't be like other girls, but be like other girls. You're allowed to be whoever the frick you want, and I will support you, even though you probably don't know me. Place where I like to set like bake, but not really, is here. You can actually see it, but I can't see it in person, so that's funny how you can see it on camera even without flash. Because my smile line's getting intense, and then I'm gonna pack on a bit more, even though it's gonna give me flashback if I take photos tonight. It's my friend's 19th birthday. What haven't I used in a while? MAC Hitchmas pigment. I don't think I've ever actually like really used it on myself. Found Brady. All right. Okay, Brady. This is Brady. Hi, Brady. I know someone named Brady and he's not a very nice guy, so I'm taking Brady and I'm just going to put that in the crest. I like this as a transition when I'm using more lighter tones because it is more pinky toned. It looks a bit more terracotta in here, but it's actually more pinky. Okay, so I like using Brady because it is more pinky toned and less browny, so that when I'm using actual pink colors, that doesn't look kind of like out of place. I feel like a lot of people always like put browns with a pop of color, and it just kind of looks a bit like you're trying to mute it down, but it just, for me, it just doesn't work. Like, you know who does a really good job? Alex Page. Oh my god, like when she uses color, and that then makes the look, stop blurring, like she makes the colors pop. Like she just doesn't like put like a brown in the crease and then like a black in like the outer V and then put like a pop of blue. Like she'll put blue in the crease, blue everywhere, like blue on her whole freaking face, and it will look absolutely amazing. I would love to meet her. Like I have never crossed paths with her, like being in Melbourne, but she lives here. I know it. I follow her on Snapchat. She's responded to me once on her video. Girls. Then I'm just gonna go in with Static by Colourpop as well. It is just a cranberry color, cranberry purple, no, purple and maroon. I'm just gonna do it on the outer V. I try to get off as much as navy blue as I could off this brush, so if it shows up, then you know what, I knew it. So the only person to blame is myself. I'm gonna spray my brush with a bit of this toner because I don't have any Fix Plus because it all finished. And I'm taking Kitschmas on my, is a like a purpley glittery pigment, lilac-y pigment. Can you please focus? Oh my god, I'm doing this thing now. No. There we go. There we go. I don't even care about fallout, to be honest. Like, let it fall. Looks so duochrome. I never wear this. Like, I've never like really worn it on its own. Oh my god. Enough so that it fades into that color. And just so that color isn't lost, the Paradox color, just gonna brush it away. This needs to stop. Who else is really in love with like One Direction's solo projects? I actually really like them. They're all like heading on their own way. Maybe some are better than the others, but I used to be a One Direction fan. Like I was never die hard, but I never like hated them. I never had a reason to hate them. I went to their first concert that was in Australia. I never went again though. Frick. I miss the days when people would always talk about their like diary entries and things like that. I think I'm almost done. I just need to do powder, bronzer, contour, mascara. This is the Nude by Nature powder brush. I like it. It's very nice. Taking the rest of the hyaluronic powder, brushing off anything that needs to be brushed off. I always pat, and then once it's matte enough, that's when I like brush. Okay, what's something I haven't used in a while? This is the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer, but it's in that weird thingy. I love this brush. It's like from one of those like eBay sets, but it's my sister's, but she doesn't use it and I fell in love with it for contouring. And it's a bronzer, but I'm gonna contour with it because it works. Gives a nice warm tone. And you'd think it would clash with the eyes, but it really doesn't. It kind of complements them actually. And this is not really contouring, it's more like specified bronzing because I'm going in like a larger area. Okay, real talk, and I hate saying that. Real talk, I am not in love with like highlighting as much as I used to be. Like back in the day when it was like not cool by like not everyone did it. That's when I liked it. Now I just like having that inner glow without having the whole, oh my god, it's blinding. Oh my god, it's blinding. Oh my god, I'm dying because it's blinding. Like, it's not blinding. I'm not turning blind from it. But I am using the Solstice palette. I'm just going to use that lilac color because it complements the look. Oh my god, it's actually so dark outside. How is this even showing? I knew this would happen. I need to do a TV talk on so much stuff on my other channel. I always talk, I talk so much about rain, and now rain's almost over. And I need to start doing some more because I need to talk about 13 reasons why, and why I've gone like batshit crazy because of it. And because I read the book, and like I keep saying like, and I hate being the person that's like, if you read the book, but like if you read the book you would know so much. But it's not like kind of made for reading. It's completely different. So yeah. Yeah, but I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the White Queen and the White Princess TV shows, even though I've never read the book. I wish I did though before I watched them, but they're actually, because the White Queen was on in 2013 and it was made by BBC, and the White Princess has now been made by Stars and it's on now. And so it's the same characters, it's just their roles, they're played by different people, except for the people that are dead. Just my mascara is the Falsies Push Up. When I first bought this I was like eh, but now it's kind of dried out, kind of learned how to use it, and I'm back to realizing why I fell in love with the Falsies in the first place back in like 2011. So that's like 6 years ago. So kind of like re-falling back in love with the Falsies by Maybelline. Back in the day, if you didn't have the Falsies mascara and the Naked palette, then you weren't a YouTuber. It's so weird what YouTubers become from back when I first started watching beauty videos, and any videos of that. Like, it's completely changed the whole scene. Look at that. And like how Lauren Curtis says, it's 50% the mascara, 50% the way you apply it. Well, I'd say 75% mascara and the wand. Then it's like 20% the way you apply it, and 5% like not crying. Not crying while you're doing it because you get it smudged all over your eye. No eyeliner for me today. Sometimes I tend to look really extra when I add eyeliner when I've done such an intricate look, especially since it's like one of those not that big a deal birthday thingies, birthday shindigs. You know, those ones where like the birthday girl's like, I don't want to do too much, and then she invites like her whole family over, so it turns into like a family thing. This is Ulta 3's nude lipstick, terracotta lip liner. Ouch, it needs to be sharpened. Oh god. It's crumbled. Calendar Girl by, no. Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. Might as well go with the classic. So this is my getting ready look for if I'm going out to a function or an event that is not worthy of false eyelashes and baking and getting my hair done, because right now it's really ratchet and it's natural and it's so dry, and I'm trying to grow it out, but I hate long hair because I'm trying to see what it's going to be like and I just can't stand it. So anyway, thank you for watching. I want to really make some more videos and stuff like that, but until then this will have to do, and yeah, I will see you soon. Bye!